Hedera price prediction. Can Hyundai and Kia link drive HBAR price up? Interesting. The Hedera blockchain is working with Hyundai and Kia on the emissions monitoring program. Hedera HBAR coin is up more than 45%. Okay, no one cares. The Hedera blockchain hit the headlines in August. It announced working with car manufacturers Hyundai and Kia on a carbon dioxide emissions monitoring system. The system is designed to record emissions in both the Hyundai company and its business partners. In a statement sent to CCN, the head of Hyundai and Kia Materials Research and Engineering Center, not even going to try to say that, said he was pleased with the development. He said, supplier CO2 emission monitoring system unlocks a revolutionary approach to managing carbon emissions and combating climate change, ushering in a new era of sustainable supply chain within our cooperative network. The company told CCN the implementation of blockchain tech to manage carbon emissions is a significant step towards promoting sustainable practices in the industry. Integrating AI tech and high-performance blockchain will enable it and its partners to set carbon reduction targets and accurately predict future carbon emissions, fostering practical climate change mitigation efforts. Back in the car. What's up, guys? I'm heading to work. This is not going to be a long video. However, that was pretty bullish for HBAR. Some people are going to be like, oh man, the price ain't going to $5. What the hell's going on? This is what you want to see, though. You want to see companies, especially during a bear market, accumulation cycle, whatever, make moves like this. And Hedera HBAR is in a narrative that gets a lot of conflict. Whether you believe in climate change is, fact or a rumor, or you think that proof of stake has no value. I'm not here to change your beliefs. Climate change, though, is a real thing. I mean, we just had our record hottest day here where I live, like not too long ago, and it was the hottest day on record ever. Winters are getting increasingly warmer here where I live, so climate change is definitely a real thing. But that being said, we're going to continue to see this proof of work, proof of stake narrative comparison get talked about in the space. Whether you believe proof of work's better, proof of stake. I mean, personally, I love proof of work. Truly decentralized, so many more benefits than proof of stake. But I know the big players, the politicians, the ones that can move the tide to the space, they want to see proof of stake exist as well. And even though proof of work is fundamentally better than proof of stake, like Hedera HBAR, that carbon negative, fast, scalable tech, it's hard to argue against the moves they're making. Hedera HBAR, I'm not surprised Hyundai and Kia are using Hedera to offset these carbon emissions and monitor for their vehicle. This is a great practice, right? I see many more companies jumping on board. Even though the electric vehicle hasn't taken off here in the US, I do see more and more hybrid vehicles on the road. I see more electric cars on the road. I know our president wants to make the majority of the road electric vehicles by a certain date. Whether that happens or not is anyone's story. It's still very expensive to do that. I know having electric vehicles is going to offset the carbon emissions, but many people don't have the money and luxury to just drop a ton of money to buy an electric vehicle. So nonetheless, I do see this as a very bullish move for Hedera HBAR. It goes to show us where blockchain technology is going, blockchain technology and AI. After reading this article, I am going to take a closer look at AI. Even though I'm not a huge fan of AI, I think it will have its place a little bit in this space, especially with blockchain integration and blockchain technology alike. This is probably why you saw Hedera pump, by the way, the other day a little bit. It's probably because it is like partnership, this marketing. You want to see your companies forward moving. I always tell you guys, these proof of stake cryptos are just that. They're companies. So what are companies going to do? They're going to have marketing. They're going to have partnerships. They're going to be making moves. So Hedera HBAR, it's doing the right things. It just crossed over 13 billion transactions like 2 weeks ago. They're making their marketplace more decentralized by adding their toll supply and circulation. They now have 65%, which is definitely progress. When it first got listed on Coinbase, they had less than 40%. So the inflation is getting less every year. And it's funny because people see the price right now. It's having a little pump despite this token dilution with the supply going into circulation. Usually when the market is flat, like the way it is with Bitcoin and Ethereum, usually when you see a supply get added to circulation, the price gets flat and dips down. But in Hedera HBAR's case, it pretty much goes up a little bit or stays the same because despite this dilution taking place, they're making moves and the investors are getting more bullish. So Hedera HBAR, this is great to see. We're actually seeing blockchain tech now have real world utility. I definitely like seeing this from a mass adoption standpoint, not just from an investor standpoint who's investing into HBAR, but just an overall crypto enthusiast. I want to see crypto get used in everyday life, cross-border payments, smart contracts, Whether you're messing around with NFTs, blockchain gaming, messing with dApps, the centralized applications. I want to see this. You want to see this, because the closer we get to mass adoption and adopting blockchain technology, the better off we're going to be as investors making profits, but also seeing crypto truly succeed in the future. So nonetheless, this was great, not just for Hedera HBAR, but overall blockchain technology and the overall crypto market as a whole. But I just want to make a quick video, give you guys an update. Definitely bullish for Hedera HBAR, but also blockchain technology. I think this is a big step forward towards mass adoption. But now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about these recent news with Hedera? And where do you see HBAR's price by the end of the bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.